Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey. Look at that sunlight up in my face. Oh well. We gonna do a video in the car. So how's everybody? I know you barely can see me right now. The sun is just reflecting all kinds of crazy. But I kind of wanted to do a little video because I kind of wanted to you know, talk about the whole female Silver Surfer, because of course we got our MCU stands and hypocrisy involves in that, as usual, because you know, now all these stands swearing up and down how much they love female Silver Surfer, even though half of them ain't never seen or even knew anything about Silver Surfer. And most people who are stands of the MCU, most of them never seen Fantastic Four: Rise of Silver Surfer, but you know, they'll swear up and down there's a female Silver Surfer because of an alternate reality called Earth X, where Shalla-Bal, that's the lover's name of Silver Surfer Norrin Radd, she became the Silver Surfer along with Silver Surfer. But the problem is, she only appeared in like 4 issues, and she died just as quick as she became the Silver Surfer in that run. So it's kind of crazy that Disney, once again, they say they're not going with the agenda, but will go and change a character up again. But it also shows to hypocrisy of not only the audience, but it also shows of quote unquote comic book fans and comic book purists or whatever, because y'all will criticize the shit out of DC if they did that shit. And it's kind of funny because when I talk about this shit right here, this whole MCU Silver Surfer thing that a lot of people are talking about that are that don't like it, the response is, oh, it happened in the comics, or it is an alternate universe, bro. Okay, great. So the changes that the DCU did for Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, or whatever, it's a different universe, bro. It's a different universe, bro. It's a different universe, bro. Oh, okay. But you would sit up here and criticize DC and tell them that they're wrong for their changes, but the MCU is allowed to make all these fucking changes to the characters, and yet we're supposed to accept that because it's a different universe. It's a different universe. Strange how that works. Strange how that works. And then when somebody rebuttals about the changes that they made in DCEU, well, it's using parts of this comic book or that comic book. Well, that comic book is from an alternate reality. That comic book is from an alternate reality, and it's not part of the main continuity. Okay, half the bullshit in the MCU is not from the main continuity. The MCU is fucking based off of most of the Ultimate Universe, and the Ultimate Universe is 1610, which is an alternate reality of Earth 616, which is the main continuity of Marvel. Funny how they didn't stay accurate to those characters in the Marvel Universe, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But God forbid if DC did this shit, y'all would be making videos talking about, there go DC at it again. And then when somebody defend DC, y'all wanna get mad. But the MCU can pull off this bullshit, and all these stands coming out of nowhere talking about how important she was in the comic books. No, Shalla-Bal was important as a lover for Silver Surfer, but not as important as a person who became Silver Surfer. She's the catalyst of the reason why he gave up himself to protect his planet and her, because he didn't want his planet and her to die by Galactus. So he gave himself up to Galactus to be the herald. If anything, you could have went with Nova. At least Nova would have made sense, because she was a female herald of the Galactus who actually, after Silver Surfer, she did become the herald of Galactus for him. So that actually would make more logical sense. That would actually work. Even though, again, you should actually have Silver Surfer. Like the whole purpose of Silver Surfer and Galactus' first appearance were in Fantastic Four. So if you're going to do a Fantastic Four movie, why would you skip over Silver Surfer unless you're going to do a Silver Surfer movie? Because let's be honest, the Fox Silver Surfer Rise of Silver Surfer movie wasn't even bad. The only problem was they didn't show Galactus because Fox thought that they should do a Silver Surfer solo movie first before they show Galactus in Rise of Silver Surfer, which is crazy. That's the only reason why people talk bad about that. But let's be honest, them Fox Fantastic Four movies were the closest accurate to Fantastic Four than we'll get from Marvel. I mean, Marvel, for God's sakes, you got tokenized Reed Richards, you got bitch boy Human Torch, and now you got female Silver Surfer. And let's be honest, there's another thing too, is Galactus in the Ultimate Universe is nothing but a collection of swarm bots. So guess what Disney might do? Oh, you don't want to hear that, do you? You don't want to hear that. Galactus might not even be Galactus. He might be Galactica. Yeah. Because he's not even called Galactus. He's called Galactica, which is a swarm of bots that eats the planet. Yeah. And he did. So y'all got to be careful, because what if they decide to go with the swarm version of Galactus? What are you going to say then? Oh, it's alternate universe? It's alternate universe? And you thought the big puff cloud with the shape of Galactus was weird. Wait until you see that swarm of Galactica. Y'all ain't trying to hear it. Y'all ain't trying to hear it. Y'all ain't trying to hear that. Y'all ain't not trying to hear that. Because you know y'all be fucking upset. Just like we was with Galactus. But we was promised a Silver Surfer movie though, and we never got it. I don't know why Fox didn't go ahead and do Silver Surfer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't have been hard to do a Silver Surfer movie with Galactus again, and then follow up with Fantastic Four 3, and maybe Fantastic Four 4 again, where Galactus appears, and then you have the Fantastic Four with the help of Silver Surfer, and maybe the Inhumans or Black Panther could have came in and helped save the day. That's what should have happened with the Fox movies. But, you know, once again, same thing with the DCEU. They let certain critics and audience say, this was terrible, blah, 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 and never finished up the franchise. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? At least when Marvel Studios know they shit stink, but at least they continue to go with it. DC and other studios, they'd be like, well, I guess we'll just reboot. Or we'll put it on shelf for another 10 years. Just do the shit. We're already invested. You might as well. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, these whole MCU stands, all these stan accounts just come out of nowhere and trying to tell you how you're wrong about Shangri-La as the female Silver Surfer. No, bitch. Because back in the day, I was growing up in the 90s. Silver Surfer was a wildly popular character. His comic books was doing well. He had a TV series, he had 2 video games, and he had a action figure set, which I think I had one of the Silver Surfer toys, but I think it got lost. Oh, I'm so mad that it got lost. It was so cool. And see, I had the one back in the day, the Marvel Legends figures. They the ones who came with not only the action figure, but they came with like a little mini set, and they came with a comic book. And that was like less than $15 back in the day. So that's actually how I got into Marvel. Was I think I was like 6, 7, or 8 years old. My first comic book that I can fully remember was from Marvel, and it was 2 of them, because my mama got me 2 of them at the time. It was Spider-Man 2099, and it had the Spider-Man 2099 action figure toy with the little stand that you can stand him on. That was really cool. And then I also had the War Machine, the first issue of War Machine solo run, when he took up the mantle of War Machine. And I had the action figure, and it had the missiles and launchers and everything out there, and the face plate that you put on and off. Oh, it was so cool. Those things need to come back. Those really do need to come back, because those are really good. That's a way to get people into comic books, not that page puncher shit that Todd McFarlane is. I'm about to slap Todd McFarlane because I got issues with it, because these toys are getting fucking lazier. Like, his early toys were better than this bullshit. And if you go and you look at the old DC Direct toys, those toys had more detail than Todd McFarlane toys of today. What the fuck is going on? It's the same thing with like Mattel with these Marvel Legend figures. These things look fucking terrible. Like, my God, what the fuck is happening with the toys? But anyway, I'm so sorry. That's another rant for another day. And I think I believe my mom also got me a Silver Surfer action figure that came with the surfboard a little stand thing on there, and a Silver Surfer comic book. I do not know where that shit is at, but I remember it because it was so cool. Because I begged her for Silver Surfer. I loved Silver Surfer so much back in the day. I was a big fan, and I was so mad that his show got canceled after one season, because it was really good to me. It was really good to me. I know some people might say, oh, it was lame, but honestly, I believe that we should have got more seasons, just like I believe we should have got more seasons of that Fantastic Four show as well. Now, first season of Fantastic Four was woo, yikes, but season 2, oh man, it felt like it got its groove. Like, don't get me wrong, I love X-Men the animated series and Spider-Man the animated series, but the early Marvel shows, I felt like, damn, you only do 2 seasons or 1 season and that's it? No, come on, let's do some more. Except for Avengers United They Stand. Y'all could have kept that bullshit. But I love the Silver Surfer. And trust me, I've read a lot of Silver Surfer comic books, so ain't nobody gonna come and try to tell my ass about Shangri-La and how she was very important to the Silver Surfer mythos as a Silver Surfer. No, she wasn't. She never, in the main continuity, the bitch never becomes Silver Surfer at all. At all. So don't keep trying to tell us that we supposed to be okay with that shit. No, when I think of Silver Surfer, when anybody think of Silver Surfer, they think of Norrin Radd. They don't think of his lover. They don't think of nobody else being Silver Surfer but Norrin Radd. You know what I'm saying? Stop with these race swaps. Stop with these gender swaps. Stop with these sexuality swaps. That's why you're pissing people off. It's very hypocritical that we're supposed to be okay with these dumb changes or whatever. Why can't you just stay with what the fuck the characters is? I'm not saying you got to do a 1-to-1, but if you know the fucking character is male and you know that's what people expect, don't sit up there and be like, oh, you know what? It'd be great if we do a female character. Why, you dumb bitch? Is you stupid? So you refuse to be stupid? Oh, okay, great. It's just weird. It is weird, y'all. It is weird. But yeah, I just kind of had to go on that little rant because let's be honest. If the DCEU had took a character and changed it like that, y'all will all be up in arms. Everybody be united against DC. But for some reason, we still got stands from the MCU, even though most of the MCU movies lately haven't been making any money. But, you know, they're the real fans. The same thing with the DC family. Let's get rid of Zack Snyder and the movies will be better. James Gunn's Suicide Squad and Peacemaker was so great, but yet people didn't go and see it. Oh! The same thing as the MCU. Yeah, let's put more females into the MCU. Oh, great. That'll make good ticket sales. Oh, wait, we can't sell shit now. But I don't know nothing because I'm not a comic book fan, so it doesn't matter. I'm not a geek. I'm not a nerd. I'm not none of that. I'm just a casual person that just saw Marvel and DC when he was growing up. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.